How's it going today, everybody? Eddie Kernan for Rexylab. Welcome to the Guitarmery. This time, I have yet another crappy substandard guitar that has the Accutune 2 on it so that I can properly represent everything Kahler in my upcoming Kahler series. And it's a good thing, too, because this guitar has gotten notably worse. Sometimes old guitars aren't some awesome vintage. They're just old. But it's a good thing that it became decapitated, because I do believe that I'm going to require this locking nut right here. So let's find out and pull it. Ow. I got a splinter. Revenge of the Burnside. Let's take this thing out and get a look at it, shall we? Oh yes, so here we have it, the mighty JB player. There's something rattling around inside this thing making noise. That's really weird. This appears to be in much, much better shape than that Burnside, even though there's something rattling around inside. I don't know if you can hear that. That's freaking me out. I just got to know what it is. On top of that, I do need the locking nut. Actually, there's the nut. And once again, how completely bizarre. This thing is brass. Let's take this thing apart. Now here's the funky thing already. Somebody drove a bolt or some sort of something right down here. This Accutune 2 does not look like it's in very good shape, but it's got to be better than the other one. God, that's just bugging the crap out of me. I wonder what in the heck that is. Only one way to find out. I'm a little terrified here. Why do I get the feeling that there are going to be pieces of this whammy bar laying in here? Holy crap! Dude, that ain't even remotely correct. Oh my God. What's going on here is that somebody figured that they would fix this hunk of garbage by removing what was there and putting these heavy-duty springs on, and all they did was manage to bend the top here and ruin it. Let's pull out the other one from the other guitar. I'm going to have to put one functioning system together from these two horribly abused pieces of crap that weren't that good to begin with anyway. Before I go ripping into this bar and probably getting very, very upset about it, as far as the guitar goes, I'm slightly impressed, because I figured that a JB player would just be straight up plywood. But this guitar is not plywood. I mean, that's a solid piece of wood. I don't know what it is. It's got a nice little bit of weight to it. Not what I would consider to be an amazing guitar, but it's certainly not horrible. It's not like that horrific Burnside. So, I mean, at least that's good. Well, let me put this somewhere safe, and then we'll get to the whammy bars. So this is the way that this is supposed to be. It's supposed to have this piece here. It's supposed to have these two long springs. And this goober just figured that he would do a quick fix like this. And I don't know what in the world this guy was thinking, but this is just terrible. These are the springs that are supposed to be in here. Now, obviously, that is bent. Anybody could see that this is bent. You know, it's bent up here. This is most likely pot metal. And that's why it was just so easy to bend. But now take a look at this one. This one's bent too. It's not a big shock, because these things are garbage. They're just terrible. They suck. So why would I buy not one but two guitars with this horrible bridge in it that is completely and totally not worth doing anything to? Well, it's just because I'm totally OCD and I'm going to be doing a great big thing on Kahler. I don't want to try to bend it back because it'll probably just break. The saddles on this one are in much better shape. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer these saddles over to here. It looks like whoever did this tried to drill a hole to make this a fixed bridge because their silly little spring repair obviously failed. I mean, even a JB player with an Accutune 2 doesn't deserve this kind of silliness. There's absolutely no reason for you guys to watch me go through and tear this apart because I'm going to do it within the series for Kaler anyway. But we'll put it back together later. This is the beginning of this guitar. It's not a happy thing.